Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I'm...
It's time for the WFL Season Podcast, your weekly league podcast where we break down and react to everything WFL and Madden. Now, on to the show with your hosts, Juke and Cole.
All right, what's going on, WFL? We got the game of the week this week. It's gonna be Jacksonville at Buffalo. You can see the new studio we got going on. Got a little bobblehead action on the right hand side. Your play-by-play is gonna be myself. Color commentary is gonna be Too Cold, and our sideline reporter, brand new in his role, head coach of the Bears, Smash. I'm gonna keep it simple and just call him Smash tonight. What's going on, gentlemen? How we doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's a beautiful day right now.
Yeah. It's pouring over here. I wish it was a beautiful day here.
All right. And of course, we got both coaches. We got Meek and Chesky on the line. We will have them at halftime talking adjustments. We're going to go through some stats at halftime, but we'll kick this off, get right into it. I'll go ahead and let both coaches either mute themselves or back out. Let's talk about Smash. What do you know about these teams? You're sideline reporting for us, and what do you know about these teams? What's preparation? What have you seen from them coming in today?
Well, of course, Meeks was in the NFC. The NFC. Former Green Bay coach. I guess you could call him the A1 player, since I think he won the first WFL ball.
That is correct. Yes, he did.
It's always been in contentions. And of course, toxic guy. I think he was in the NFC. Always. I think he was with Philly, and it seemed like both of them moved over to the AFC and have been lighting up. Yeah, 30 points a game for Buffalo, and we got 30 points a game for the Jaguars, with the Buffalo Bills sitting 4-0 and the Jaguars 3-1, so it should be a good game.
Yeah, but a lot of star power here. Meek Boy, again, as you alluded to, has a WFL Bowl Season 1 banner. Chesky, in his own right, has 2 back-to-back MVPs with 2 different teams. And he had an MVP with Hurts, turned right around, went to the Jags the following season, had an MVP with ETN. Cole, talk to me about these teams. What's your prediction as well, and then we'll get Smash's prediction and then my prediction.
Just following up on what Smash said, I really agree. I mean, Meek is definitely an elite A1 user, and him coming back to the WFL and getting paired up with the Bills, who arguably, I mean, definitely not in real life, obviously, but in the game, at least in Madden 24, could be one of the best teams, if not the best, with Josh Allen, with that defense, with just all-around power. So it's a deadly combo, him taking over that team. I definitely expect him to go far. And it's going to be a good game. I mean, Chesky by no means should be slept on. The Jags are really good. That guy's always finding a way to win when it matters. So, yeah, I'm ready for this one.
Quick admin note, Chesky, if you would go into settings and turn off the commentary, please. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to speak for a little bit. Neon Sports has this game being a tie, guys. 30-30 is what they're predicting.
About that, yeah.
4-0 for the Buffalo Bills coming in, 3-1. Chesky just losing to the Falcons. I think this is going to be a defensive battle. Both these teams' defenses are top 10 in several categories. I see this being low scoring. I think I'm going to go 21-14 Bills. What do you got, Cole?
I kind of actually was thinking the same thing, but I expect a little bit more scoring than what you're saying, Juke. I mean, I see it being a 3-point game, probably 30-27, and I'm going to ride with Buffalo. It's my second favorite team. I had them last year, and I loved it, so yeah. But I think it's going to be it could go either way, to be honest, in this one.
Smash down on the sidelines to you, brother. Where do you see this game going? What's the final score? Who's winning?
Well, I am more experienced with Meeks playing him as the Packers and a winning record on my ass. Just throw that in there. I'm going to go with the Jaguars winning 34-31. Only because I feel that Jaguars, I think I'm going to play him twice. I fear his offense a little bit more than I did Meeks, maybe just because I had more experience in playing Meeks.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, Chesky, we are ready for you. It's been a good pregame show, and we look forward to rocking this game of the week. First one for Madden 24. We'll get right into it in a moment.
Quick note, Juke, the frame that you made, I don't think it's showing up. All I'm seeing on our screen is just strictly Jaguars the stream. There's no.
You will not see it because I'm only showing you the stream.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's all good. We'll be right back after this commercial break, guys. All right, we are back. I just had to rickroll you all real fast. Teams are getting lined up. We are waiting for Meek to join. And I'm going to send a quick message to everybody in the chat saying that we are live. How about Miami in real life scoring 70 points?
That was just brutal and unnecessary. They were, I don't know if they have.
Scored 70?
Yeah, 70-20.
In an NFL game. Insane.
All right, game face is on, guys. Here we go. Gonna get a little game vision on.
This fan show is getting fired up.
All right, this is a game in London, England. And we already have a desync. Okay, we will tune right back in just a second. Let's do some filibustering, guys. So I'm going to head to the Jacksonville Jaguars stats, talk about them a little bit. Offense, they're ranked 9th in points at 30. Yards is 24th with 1,311. Pass yards is 881, and rush yards is 430, both 24 and 23rd in respective categories. Defense, this is what I was talking to about. Defense is Jags are ranked 10th in points at 22 per game. 1191 is good for 4th in the league. Pass yards 825, which is 9th, and rush yards is 366, which is 3rd best. And then looking at the Buffalo Bills, their rankings.
In rushing, they have a mean rushing defense over there in Jacksonville.
Yes, they do. And offensive ranks for the Buffalo Bills, 11th in points, which is 30, 1,232 yards, 28th, 31st in passing. Kind of shocks me. 682 rushing yards, 550, which is good for 15th. And then again, defense holding opponents to 20 points, which is good enough for 3rd. 1,240 yards, 7th, 762 yards, 7th in passing, and 14th in rushing. So, like I said, I think that we're going to have a game. But we are back in Tottenham. This is a London game, which is pretty cool. I think it's the first time that I've ever called a game in London in a soccer stadium. I'm sure it is yours as well, Cold and Smash. But Jags will be kicking off to the Bills, and let's get this thing underway. Hines back deep to receive. He will take it to just of the left of the Bills logo. He will bring it out of the end zone. Almost had a seam there, but gets dropped at the 20-yard line, and Buffalo will start out at their own 20. Cole, what can we expect from this Josh Allen-led offense?
Honestly, with that defense that they're matched up against and what the numbers you just said and what I'm looking at that they've posted so far, I'm not too sure. I mean, they're in London. I don't know if you guys know, they love Jacksonville Jaguars for some reason out there. So this is kind of an away game for the Bills, even though it says it's a home game. But I'm hoping he doesn't turn it over. I'm hoping they can actually get that run going against this really tough Jacksonville defense.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars owner is actually from England, which would be the reason why they love them there. But his last name is Khan. I forget what his first name is, but Mr. Khan owns the Jaguars and also is a native of England. Allen in the pistol with Cook behind him. He drops it into Diggs. That's good enough for a first down. 1 of 1 for 15 yards for Diggs and Allen connection. Smash, talk to me about what's going down on the sidelines, man. What are you seeing down there?
The players were amped up before the game, both sides, and they say the Jaguars feel like at home. I think a couple of them even on a couple of condos. I know Trevor Lawrence, he has a condo over here and spends, I guess, off season. He spent off season over here working with the soccer team. I don't know if he's got a future in soccer after he's playing or what.
Awesome. Anything you can tell us about the Bills?
But the Bills, I think, what's the name, threw up on the flight over, James Cook. But he should be okay for play. I guess, I don't know, some bad fish and chips on the flight.
Speaking of James Cook, they fake to him, then they'll go out into the flat. He seems to be all right because he just picked up a first down. Josh Allen off to a hot start, hitting on both of his passes. That was Trevon Walker with the tackle all the way out there in the flat.
Huge stadium packed for this game, which is awesome to see.
Allen under center in the I formation has 2 receivers out to the left. It's an RPO, and he'll get it out to Davis. Davis with a quick juke on Campbell. Left him like he was standing still. And 2nd and 2 coming up.
Solid start so far. I don't think they have seen a third down yet.
That is correct. And the Jags brought a little bit of pressure there. They rushed 5, dropped 3 in the zone, and looks like they're with that same look there again. James Cook with the ball. 2 hats on Cook, and he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 1. So did gain 1 yard there. It'll be their first 3rd down looking.
Good stop on that run. Yeah, that he came up from the safety and hammered him at the line.
Cook now in the Wildcat formation. Looks like Jaguars seem to be in man. And Gabriel Davis around the outside on a touch pass. It's good for 11 yards. They will. Oh, it was a handoff. It was a handoff. Cold.
Yeah.
I thought he pushed it out in front of him, but looks like he just handed the ball off, and it was good for 11 yards. 1st and 10, Buffalo, well into Jaguar territory at the 30-yard line. Allen stands in the shotgun, has Cook out to the left of him, 2 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right. He stands in the pocket, looks, and it's almost picked off. Oh, Chesky has to be hands and head over that one as ball was dropped there, and and could have our first turnover. 2nd and 10, though, as Allen has his first incompletion of the day.
Definitely holding his breath when he let that one go.
Yeah, one that Josh Allen wishes he could have back. It's a post play for Buffalo. And now they're in the single back formation. Allen sits under center, looks left, looks right, hikes the ball. He'll give it to James Cook going up the middle, and that's good for about a 7-yard gain. Come out 3rd and 3, Cold.
Yeah, good blocking right there. He got a good 7-yard gain. Already controlling the ball this whole time. I'm liking what I've seen so far besides that one bad throw.
3rd and 3 coming up. Allen comes back to the pistol formation, does have Cook behind him. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers on either side. Stands in the pocket, throws over, and has Kincaid in the flats to pick up the first down. 4 of 5 for 35 yards for Josh Allen.
They were bringing some pressure right there, too. It's a good thing he got that thing out when he did.
To Josh.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was saying he was about to get hit from behind. He looked like Allen was. I didn't see too much opening, but he got that out pretty good.
Trip single back formation here for Josh Allen and company. They're sitting on the 18-yard line. Allen takes the snap, stands in the pocket. He'll roll right, passes, and almost picked off again. That was the other Josh Allen that almost had that interception from a right outside linebacker spot in the shallow zone there.
Yeah, that was risky again. Real risky. Still, it was only first down. They can recover. But yeah, we came really close 2 times now to seeing a ball get turned over.
Jaguars are going to come up and press here. Looks like they might be in a cover 3 or cover 1 situation. Allen stands in the pocket. He'll get it over to, that is Nyheim Hines, former product of the Indianapolis Colts. Came over in a trade last year. And first down, 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills now after catching it out in the flats. That's something that Meek likes to do. He likes to check down. He likes to, hit out in the flats. You'll see a lot of tight ends catching balls out there, crossing routes, halfback flat routes, and he's very controlled with the ball.
Yeah, if I might chime in, Meeks doesn't like to throw deep. He's more of a West Coast style offensive player.
Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. There's Stephon Diggs in the end zone on an out route. And we have our first points in the game.
Excellent pass by Josh right there. That was amazing. And a great diving catch by Diggs. That was beautiful.
Drive goes 13 plays, 80 yards, a little bit over 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 5 seconds on the drive. So it took over a little bit more than half of the first quarter, and we'll see the Jags come out. Agnew's going to bring it out of the end zone. Shakes right, goes left, and gets dropped at the 20-yard line. So both teams starting on the 20s here, Cole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they both brought it out the end zone, kind of risky. You know me, if you watch me play, I try to avoid doing that unless I'm forced to. But still not bad returns. I'll take a 20.
Yeah, 5 yards shorter than what he would have had he just simply kneeled it. But everybody's risk is reward. Oh, and there's a pickoff. And this is going to go to the house. 10-5 touchdown Buffalo Bills out to a quick 13-0 lead. 14 with the extra point coming up, and Jags will get this ball right back here.
Very first play of their drive too, of their first possession. It's a little disheartening.
Yeah, if you're Trevor Lawrence, how do you come back from a thing like that? I would like to know his reaction. He's going to get right back out here, so maybe you're not going to see much, but. What was his reaction after throwing that pick?
He went over there and kicked over the iced tea Gatorade. Both team has iced tea Gatorade because over here in England, tea is a national drink, and he just kicked it over, and it was the only one they had. So
he's back out on the field now. ETN stands behind him, single back formation, 2 tight ends. Evan Ingram out to the right. He'll hand off to ETN. ETN up the middle and only gets 2 yards on the play. So looking at This rushing attack for the Jaguars, we saw him come out there and throw an interception, but let's talk about the running backs for a minute. Tank Bigsby, Travis Etienne, both splitting carries. Bigsby with 43, Etienne with 42. Both have 180 yards in the season, and a touchdown separates the two of them. Evan Ingram with a catch there. But you've got a running back by committee. You know, Etienne was the MVP for last file and the last season, Cold. But looks like Chesky might be, Coach Chesky, if you will, might be a fan of Tank Bigsby this year too.
I like it. I mean, well done. I mean, they both have 180 yards, like you said, and it's just a great two-headed monster. You got fresh legs almost every other play. They're splitting the snaps almost right down the middle, which is awesome. So well done on him. Yeah, I definitely expect them to do well all season long. But you're right. Yeah, if you have two of them, it's kind of hard for one of them to repeat MVP like I thought Travis might.
Ooh, Jaguars going empty set here. And looks like the Bills might be bringing a little bit of pressure. They do. Oh, but it's a screen. And Christian Kirk's out into the wide open. He might take this if he can get the angle, and he's ran out of bounds at the 29. What a great play that was. Caught the defense guessing there.
Yeah. When you were, I was like, what is he about to do? I thought they were about to kill Lawrence right there, but well done. Great blocking up down the sideline, and good game.
Coach Chesky in real life is an offensive coordinator for high school football, or his hometown high school football team, and so that coming into play here is he almost gets a completion there to Evan Ingram, who is Trevor Lawrence's favorite passing target. Almost got the catch there, but it was forced out by the defense.
Yeah, surprising drop. Ingram coming from New York, he's done much better here in Jacksonville, so. A little surprised that he didn't hold on to that one.
Lawrence in the I formation has Ingram out to the left, Calvin Ridley beyond him, and Etienne, little dance move, but it cost him. Only got 1 yard, and it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a sloppy run right there. I think there was some seams open, but just didn't capitalize running into his own lineman, and then kind of got bounced around. Now we're at 3rd and 9. What do you think, Juke? Do they really need a score here?
Yeah, they better get one quick because you don't want to play catch me if you can with Meek. He will make it tough, especially with the way he controls the ball. We talked about his check down passing game. It's very hard to defend. If I had any advice, it would be cover 2 might be your best friend here. And Etienne, he goes over the top. Etienne now down to the 8-yard line. What a throw that was. Kind of threaded it just over the top of 53 there.
Yeah, that was beautiful too.
Yeah, caught the Bills in a cover 1 situation there, and Etienne doing what he does best, kind of reminiscent of his MVP run last file. Bills will snuff that out.
I think that was a run-pass option, I believe.
Yeah, RPO, little bubble screen there, Cold, as Johnson gets the tackle after snuffing that out. Looks like they were in a cover 2 hard flat there and just waited for it. Dropped him. That's Calvin Ridley. Lawrence stands under center, single back formation, trips out to the left, Ingram out to the right. Etienne stands behind him. He'll turn and hand off on a counter, and old man Von Miller right there to eat him up.
Old man Von, yeah. Wow, I almost thought that was a play action and thought Von was chasing the wrong guy, but nope, that was a great stop.
Fun fact about Von Miller, he has a chicken farm and runs his own brand of poultry. It's completely organic. And he comes on the Pat McAfee show every once in a while and talks about it. Oh, knocked out there. Trevor Lawrence stared Ridley down that entire time, and looks like we're probably going to have a field goal here.
Damn. If that was a catch, that was a touchdown for sure. But
yeah, Ridley could not hold on to the ball, and no block here as The Jaguars get on the board with 3 points.
Yeah, speaking of Miller, he got stopped in custom for trying to bring eggs over from his chicken farm. Because he likes to eat like 6 eggs a day. And only his.
Good Lord.
He couldn't bring them in the country.
That
He
is
definitely looks like a guy who eats at least a half a dozen a day.
that is an excellent bit of information there, Smash. Thank you for chiming in with that. All right, so Bill's coming back out. They're looking to build on this lead. One was a pick six. One was a touchdown to Stephon Diggs. Allen will stand in single back formation here, 2 tight ends, and he'll turn and hand off James Cook. Quick juke there, gets into the second level, and then is dropped for a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, just like you said, I definitely expect Meek again to take his time pulling that ball.
I literally forgot that I had this whole game muted. Sorry about that. You guys have just been listening to us. No crowd, but I've got it down so you can hear us a little bit better. Still no Tank Bigsby in the game for Jacksonville, Cold. Maybe we'll see him on the back half of this first or second quarter. Oh, what a hit. Worth noting that that's the first pass that wasn't almost picked off by Allen. That's an incompletion. So dropped it in there, but wasn't able to hold on to the ball. I think that was Dalton Kincaid, their tight end. Allen stands in the shotgun, has Hines out to the right of him. Hines stays in the block. And this is dropped right in there beautifully, but he can't hang on to it again. We got 4th and 3, Cold. Wow, I thought he caught that ball. Cold, I don't know if you know this, but you're cutting out on us. We can't hear. We hear about every other sound that you make. Ooh, and Agnew is juked out to the right. Gets a little bit of space, and that's about a 4-yard gain on the punt return. Lawrence and company coming out, try to make a game out of this. Crawl back into this one. Offset I formation. And they will hand to Tank Bigsby. That is his first rush, and he gets 6 yards on the play.
As soon as you asked about him, he's back. Well, he's in.
Exactly. Oh, we can hear you perfectly now. I'm not sure what was happening, but we can hear you better now.
Yeah, I had my phone on a stand, and I think it was blocking the mic, so my bad.
Second and 4. Single back formation here for the Jaguars. Ridley's out to the left. And Jones out to the right. Kirk in the slot. Oh, and Ridley gets hit hard. Knocked out. Lawrence not having his best day so far. 4 out of 8 and 1 pick.
More so for the Bills so far. Hard. Hold on.
That transmission was a little bit, what the kids say these days, sus. Lawrence rolls out to the right, and he'll pass, and Ridley's out there wide open. Little stutter step, and they'll tackle him out of bounds. Great throw from Lawrence there. And Poyer came up to make that play. This Bills defense is getting long in the tooth, Smash. What do you think Meek's going to do to rebuild this defense after they all hit the retirement home?
I don't know. I don't know how much cap space he's going to have. I don't know if he's going to keep Leonard that he picked up. I think it's Leonard used to play for the Bears with the Rams. So he has came over probably a possible replacement for Miller.
Okay.
So he probably can save money right there. Oh yeah, Leonard Floyd. Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to be, and then he got a couple young guys that need to step up that hadn't stepped up.
Lawrence is under center, single back formation, 2 tight ends out to the right, and he'll hand off to Etienne. Jacksonville quietly snuck into Buffalo territory here, sitting just outside the red zone on the 30-yard line.
Just one touchdown. They're all of a sudden right back in this game. So if they could get
Lawrence Stan.
Buffalo must have not liked it at all.
Yeah, call a timeout there. Split back formation. My goodness, sorry. Shotgun here. 2 receivers out to the right. Ingram out to the right. And they'll hand off to Etienne. Etienne on his 6th rush for only 10 yards, 4th and 2. Jaguars thought they could catch Buffalo sleeping there, but turns out they were not sleeping.
Yeah, they got stuffed. What do you think they do here? They go for it?
No, he kicked the field goal, make it a 1-score game. It's a little too early to be that brash, especially so far away from home. All right, 14-6 after a second consecutive field goal for Jacksonville. And that ball.
Yeah, you got to take the point. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
You got to take the points against Meeks. And you say he's very patient on offense. And if the Jags can just not overcommit or anything, just let him make a mistake, they probably stay in this game. But they have to be patient, but he will try. You know, he's a trying guy on offense. He's not going to go deep. Just dink and dunk you. You're there.
Josh Allen in the single back. I guess you'd call. Ooh, what a move by Cook.
Oh.
James Cook channeling his brother there. And he levitated about 6 feet to the right. And left homeboy on skates there.
I think he left 2 homeboys on skates. That was awesome. Well done. Crowd seems to really be getting behind this Buffalo team right now.
9 seconds left on the play clock. He'll hand off to Nyheim Hines. Hines for the first down. That's his first rush. Gets 2 yards on the play. And Hines and 31, forgive me for not knowing who that is right off the bat. Probably never heard of him. Probably never will. Let's see. 31. I'm kidding. Let's see. That was Darius Williams that Hines was jawing with there. And single back formation. Allen drops in, stands in the pocket. He's going to give it out to Cook there. And Cook breaks a tackle, makes a man miss, and Devon Hamilton, keep an eye on that smash. We'll be wanting to hear more about that injury as we find out more, but he's headed to the medical tent.
Cook is having a great first half. I mean, the running after the catch was beautiful right there. Excellent.
I formation here for the Bills. Looks like the Jags might be in cover 1 here. 2 receivers out to the left. And Jags bring some pressure. Harris, his first rush in the game, but -1 yards. Might be his last rush if that was the case.
I hope not.
They don't use him a ton. He has 24 carries on the season, 107 yards. Does have 2 touchdowns, so he might be a red zone guy, but just bringing in for the load share. Nyheim Hines is somebody they don't use a lot. I stand corrected. Only 2 attempts, now 3 attempts on the season. More of a third down back. Receiving threat is Nyheim Hines. Josh Allen backs up in the pocket, and he'll have Gabriel Davis Gabe Davis is going to come up. He's signaling first down. Also appears he came up gingerly and will go to the sidelines.
Wow, even making the good catch. Let's hope he's not too hurt.
Yeah, he's headed to the medical tent, and we'll look for an update on him as well. So 2 injuries on this drive. Smash, keep us updated on that as they come out of the medical tents. Diggs doing Diggs things. Looked like that ball was punched out at the end there. If I'm Chesky, I don't know if I throw the challenge flag, but they're going to give it to him. 1st and goal on the 5. Another out route for Diggs, and he is a route tactician.
Beautiful catch right along the sideline. 1st and goal now.
A little pressure. Cook sidesteps it to the right, and he'll get down to the 1. Jacksonville Jaguars are towing the line here, and we'll see if they can stop this. Harris comes in, almost gets in. I can't believe that they didn't call that a touchdown, but looks like a knee was down just before he went in.
Still smart by Meek. He's just wearing that clock down as well, making it tougher for Jacksonville in the long run.
And Harris will step in, so he as we talked about earlier and alluded to, he is a red zone back for the Buffalo Bills, and he gets his, I want to say that was his 3rd or 4th touchdown on the season.
Yeah, without that many attempts, yeah. So you're right. He's definitely got to be their power third back.
That is his 3rd touchdown. Agnew catches this.
I think that's the first time we're not seeing a return tonight.
That's true. Yeah, he's going to take the 5 yards this time. I'll be curious to know if anybody has experimented with the new rule. If it's in Madden, I highly doubt that it is. But if the ball bounces inside the 20-yard line, it automatically goes to the 25. Or you can catch anytime you call a fair catch inside the 25, it automatically goes to the 25-yard line as well. I'd be interested to know if that's the case. I don't want to test this.
I did not know that.
I do not want to test this because in the Madden world, if you call a fair catch and on the 5-yard line, they give it to you on the 5-yard line, then you've just screwed yourself out of 20 yards. So
yeah, that's what I still thought. So I would definitely not risk it.
But knowing Clinton Company, there's no way they've done that. And another Ridley rollout, as we're calling that. Lawrence.
Perfect.
That's his
right there by Trevor.
That is his bread and butter. Yeah, great pass there for Trevor Lawrence to his standout receiver, Calvin Ridley, who came over in trade from Atlanta after serving a suspension for betting on the NFL.
Even though Jacksonville will get ball at halftime, I still feel like they got to score again. 2 straight field goals. First drive was a pick. I definitely would want to get on the board here because it seems like Buffalo scores every time they touch this ball.
Yeah, I think if you score here, you automatically go for the 2, make it 14, and then reevaluate after halftime, which we will hope to talk to both coaches at half as we're going over the game. Second and 4. Clock is ticking. 2:40 left in the half here. Jacksonville driving, sitting just inside their own territory on their own 43-yard line.
Yeah, taking their time. They're trying to make sure they pick the right play.
Trevor Lawrence stands on the shotgun. ETN out to the right of him. Trips right, including the tight end, and they will dish it out to ETN. ETN with a spin move. Might have had the first down had he not spun, but he does spin, and 3rd and inches is the result.
That spin really did shake like 3 guys at once, but you're right. I think he might have got those inches. We're going to come down to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning at the break. 21-6. Buffalo leads it. If you're just joining us, Buffalo has had their way with this Jacksonville offense and defense. 2 touchdowns through the air. Or, I'm sorry, 1 touchdown by ground, 1 touchdown by air, and 1 touchdown by defense. As a pick six was the 2nd touchdown of the day. And Etienne gets the ball, goes straight up, and for the first down, 1st and 10, minute 55 left here, Cold. I like that Jacksonville's not being too aggressive and trying to force this in. I was watching the 49ers Cowboys game, and a lot of passing there inside 2 minutes. That's what you would call aggressive play calling, but Jacksonville not doing that here. They are choosing to run the ball, and that is another catch there. Finally, there's a pass.
Yeah, as soon as you said it. No, but I think that's actually part of the game plan. It's really smart by the Jags, by Chesky, because I definitely was going to – I think Meek was expecting him to be aggressive, and now all of a sudden they've marched down the field with mainly runs. So it's actually a good game plan.
Etienne. There we go. That was a zone play for Etienne, and he's up to 10 rushes for 40 yards, so improving his carry mark to 4 yards per carry. And Lawrence handed that ball off, and there was nothing but open room there for the former WFL MVP.
Yeah, it looked like Bills again were expecting pass 100%, and they got caught really out.
109 left in the half, and that's Christian Kirk getting a 9-yard gain. Jacksonville calling a timeout here. Yes, so far, beautiful drive. Beautiful drive. Yeah. Some other scores coming in from around the league. New York loses to Miami 34-30. Bengals downed by the Cardinals 38-28. You just talked about the game. Cowboys, Niners 27-30. Niners coming out on top. And we'll have more scores after this and possibly during the half.
Oh.
Good tackle. Nice hat-on-hat play. That's what you want from your secondary. You want them to wrap up, and if they can't get it, you want them to let their teammates circle up and clean up for you.
Yeah, Jordan Poyer with a great stop. First tackle of the day for him.
Etienne gets outside, and he'll walk in the end zone here.
Oh,
so
well done.
Jacksonville does score. I think you do go for 2 here, Cold. You want to know what you're up against if you should fail this. If you need 2 scores or 1 score still.
I don't know. I mean, they do get ball at half. Like I said, it's a 1-score game. Even with the field goal, it'll be an 8-point game. But
yeah, 1 score. I'll just take the points.
What you said earlier, yeah. Again, not too much of a risk. Like I said, they're supposed to be getting the ball here in less than a minute. I guess, yeah.
Looks like Coach Chesky was contemplating going for it, but marches the kicker out there. And that is good. 36 seconds left in the half. We'll see how aggressive Buffalo wants to be here as they receive this kickoff.
Got an update on Gabe Davis. He should be returned. It was just a mild pec strain.
That's good to hear. They definitely don't want to lose Gabe Davis out there in Buffalo. And they'll definitely need him if the Jags score here. I mean, when they get the ball and start the second half.
Buffalo comes out on the kickoff return. They will get it to the 23-yard line.
How aggressive would you be right here? You just going to run this clock out, or you're going to actually throw some deep balls?
Knowing Meek, I would imagine he's going to test the waters a little bit and see. And then he does step up, and he gets a pass behind. Stephon Diggs is on fire today.
Wow. Nice. Right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was a cover 6 look for the Jags, and Diggs snuck right behind the linebackers just under the safeties and caught that ball. A reliable route tactician, as I talked about earlier. Allen stands in the shotgun. Cook out to the left of him. He looks right, motioning over to Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis gives him a hand gesture as if he understands the assignment. And we're going to go Diggs up deep left, and it is not touch. Campbell puts his hand up there last second, knocks that down. So there's the shot that we thought that the Bills might take here after testing the waters with Diggs and the catch underneath.
Keep in mind, Buffalo still does have one timeout. I mean, this is a long distance to go, but looks like they are going to empty backfield.
And Josh Allen going to take off and run. Somebody needs to tell me how to slide on this game because every time I tap the square button, I dive out in front. So if anybody wants to give me a heads up on how that works, Meek, I might ask him that question when halftime rolls around. I need to know because I tap the square every time and he just goes forward. Maybe Richardson doesn't have enough awareness to. Maybe they made it an awareness thing this year.
That's crazy. Yeah. He said, if somebody could teach me how to slide, I'd appreciate it.
Buffalo Bills entering field goal territory if they gain any more yards here. 13 seconds left in the half. Gotta say, Smash, I'm actually shocked that Meek is being aggressive here.
I was thinking the same thing. But if you want to put one, play cover 1 and cover 3, then I do it too. And I'm very conservative. I have a 2-man deep. I don't care who I played against with that many seconds to go. Especially now.
7 seconds here. You think it's a Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm going Omaha and trying to hit the out route and then a field goal.
You're right, 7 seconds. So I think if they would get about 12, 13 yards here, they would be in fastest field goal range. So actually, yeah, a flood or out route, get out of bounds real quick. It could work.
Jags in cover 2 here. Josh Allen gets the ball, and he will go to James Cook.
Wow. Exactly.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Damn. Well done. Amazing. They only had 30 seconds when they got the ball, and they marched down the field and got to see if they make it.
Oh, and we got a roughing the kicker here. This might come back to haunt the Jags, or they might just they accept the field goal. So 24-13 at halftime. Got a game here. This game is living up to what it was supposed to be. And Cole, to your point, a little more high scoring than I thought it would be. We're going to pause shortly here after halftime, hear from each coach, look at the game stats, team stats, and see how each team is stacking up. But we'll be right back shortly. Pause will come after the kickoff. Okay, so we have reached halftime. 24-13 is your score. Smash, I'm going to let you lead the charge here. What do you got for Coach Chesky first?
Chesky, how did you feel after throwing that opening drive interception?
I was definitely disappointed in that one. Evan Ingram had an option route, and he decided to stand right in front of the defender instead of running away from him. So coming back at it put me behind a little bit, but I think we're pretty confident we can make this a close game again.
Thanks, Coach. Smash, what do you got for Meek?
Meek, how's it going?
Hey, sorry about that. Hey, it's going good. It's a good game so far.
Yeah, that's all. all like that for me. Everything.
All right, I'll hop in here. Meek, how are you feeling about, James Cook is doing exactly what his last name says he's doing. He's cooking, and then Stephon Diggs is coming up for you time after time, out routes, touchdowns, first downs, you name it. How are you feeling about this game plan, and what do you think you need to build on in the second half?
Offensively, just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm playing the clock very good, and my offense is flowing pretty good. I want to get James Cook. I want to get my backup a little bit more carries, just to hurt him up a little bit, make them linemen think about it.
All right.
Open up stuff over the potentially.
Well, thanks, Coach. We appreciate your insight there. Cole, take us through these stats. Let's talk. We know the score. Anything you see stands out there for you?
Well, I mean, the passing yards by Buffalo definitely stands out. As you pointed out, when we going into this game, Buffalo Bills were 31st in the league when it comes to passing yards, which is shocking, by the way. I mean, Allen is a stud. And in this game, though, I mean, he's turning it up. Meek is throwing it deep down the field, obviously, at the end of that first half. So that's what stands out the most. Whenever we found out that they were almost in dead last in passing, I was like, okay, this might be a defensive, just slow pound running game. But no, he's actually airing it out. So I'm actually surprised and pleasantly surprised to see that.
For me, it's the consistency of the first downs. Buffalo has 14 to Jacksonville's 8. So they've been able to consistently keep the ball, keep driving down the field, and keep the score improving as they go. Steady as she goes is the old terminology, but this is a game of inches, and I expect the Jags to not go down without a fight here. We are ready for the second half, gentlemen. Chesky, please take us out there.
Good luck, fellas.
All right, so second half kickoff has already commenced. Jacksonville has it on their own 18-yard line after Agnew took it out and got buried just before the 20 on a great form tackle. Lawrence will come out in the offset I formation, has Ridley out to the right, Ingram out to the right, and then Christian Kirk out to the left. He will turn and hand the ball to Tank Bigsby. That'll be his third rush of the day, and I would keep feeding him if I was Jacksonville. He, 2nd and 7, 3-yard gain, 3-3-yard gain sets up for a 4th and 1. I still take that, I think, every time if I'm running the ball consistently and well, as Jacksonville has been doing. We saw that just before the half, Cold.
I agree. I mean, I do love what I've seen out of Travis. He's running the ball well, but you're right. I mean, bring him in for more than just 3 rushes a half. Absolutely. He's a stud.
Lawrence stands in, and is that a catch? That is a catch. Anton Harrison coming up short on the play. He is grasping, did I see his calf there as he was gingerly walking off the field? 1st and 10, though. Great catch for Jacksonville. See if they review that here.
Yeah, amazing catch. Honestly, it looked really questionable in live motion.
No review.
Hurry up and get a playoff.
Oh, Travis Etienne just buried in the backfield. That was Ed Oliver.
Beast, his first tackle of the day. But wow, a little bit of revenge right there after that after that previous play, it looks like, by Buffalo.
You got to wonder if that's a result of that offensive line injury just happening just moments ago. Oliver came through there for his first tackle, and we're in the second half. Tank Bigsby stands in. He'll get the ball, and he'll get out to the third. Well, we'll call it 4 yards on the play. Third and 7 for Jacksonville. Let's see what they draw up here.
Hopefully we'll get to see in a second, but it feels like we've seen a lot of third downs for Jacksonville, which is never good.
Etienne stands out to the right. Washington out to the far right. Receiver out there. Not heard his name called at all today. And,
yikes.
Lawrence gets hammered as he lets the ball go. If that had been a second earlier, probably a fumble.
Yeah. You might be right. If it was that lineman that they might have lost a little bit a while ago, has definitely had an impact on this drive, which sucks.
Naeem Hines takes it and gets probably 5 yards on the punt return. 4 yards. Received at the 25. Offense will come out on the 29. And Buffalo takes possession here after a oof from Jacksonville to start the half.
Definitely expect Buffalo to take a chill pill. They were really aggressive the last time they had the ball. Might go back to his
play action fake, and he'll toss it over. That's Gabe Davis again. So Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs really taking this game over. And Buffalo continues to work just behind the linebackers. What can you tell us about that smash?
Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot, I was watching Doggone Bears. I'm so damn depressed. Could you repeat that?
No, yeah, I was just talking about how Buffalo continues. Wow, could have been a fumble there as well. Buffalo continues to drop the ball just behind the linebackers, just under the safeties, really working that cover three beater.
Yeah, that's what we alluded to. Like you said, he's not going over 8 to 10 yards. You know, like I said, a lot of West Coast, except for that last drive, which is understandable.
Yeah, as soon as I said I think they're going to take it easy and chill, he throws
James Cook breaks off a chunk there. That's his 8th carry for 54 yards.
Wow.
And they burst right into Jacksonville Jaguar territory. So picking up right where they left off in the first half. Owning and carrying momentum.
Yeah, especially with all the compliments we were giving that Jags rush defense. James Cook is having a wonderful day.
Buffalo stands in the split shotgun formation. Got the slot out there to the right. And, diving play.
Wow.
And Hines gets dropped for a 3-yard gain. Almost
3-yard loss.
Yeah, thank you. 3-yard loss, excuse me. Dove at the feet, almost like he might have known the play call there.
I don't know what the flag is here.
I think we got a defensive pass interference. I thought it was going to be illegal touching, but that is an even worse call. And I didn't see any defensive pass interference there. Did you, Cole?
I didn't either. I was thinking it might have been holding, and it's something we didn't see. But
yeah,
wow.
I was right there on the field, on the sideline. Yes, he kind of bumped the receiver there.
Oh.
Smash,
terrible penalty.
Smash cleaning it up for us, and not good for if you're a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Allen sits in the single back formation. He's in the pocket, backs up, and throws one to James Cook, who catches it only for a 2-yard gain, though.
Yeah, he got wrapped up quick.
We'll chime in, guys. For the Jaguars, like this is their second home. Buffalo Bill merchandise has been outselling the Jags, like 3-1.
James Cook buried by Josh Allen. My goodness. Wildcat formation there. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Trayvon Walker.
Wow, right after I said so much for their great rushing defense, they come out and have 2 straight stopping him in the backfield. That was terrible. Wow, well done.
Teron Walker, Jags number 1 pick there. Just taking in Diggs.
How about this game by Allen? No interceptions, just having his way right now.
Yeah, and also learning from his mistakes earlier in the game when he almost did have 2 picks, but hasn't.
Exactly.
He's really been threading the needle recently, and not a lot of mistakes on his end. Allen comes to the line in the I formation. Diggs and Gabe Davis both close in. Allen looking, rolls, and gets dropped there.
Oh.
But still,
Risky.
still a gain on the play. Yeah, anytime in Madden you roll out with your quarterback, the teeth, I think, clench a little bit, and booty hole puckers a little bit as well.
Yep. We've seen a lot of fumbles at the 1 yard line before in this damn game.
Single back, 2 tight end formation. Hand off to Cook. He's not going to go anywhere, and still 3rd and goal. If you're Jacksonville here, you're hoping for a turnover, but really you're shooting for a field goal.
Yeah, with the way Meek plays, I'd find it hard he's not going to get these 3 yards right here. Let's see.
Toss out right, and touchdown. Field goal makes it, or extra point makes it 31-13. And this game is not over, but is quickly getting out of hand, gentlemen. Jags are going to have to score here on this next possession to even stay alive in this thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Was that Cook's, Juke, was that Cook's second touchdown or first?
I think it was his first touchdown. I think Harris had the other one, remember?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence on the sideline telling these guys to just get together. This is the most important drive of the game right now.
Was that Cook on the play? I could have sworn it was 22 that took the pitch.
Just now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was 22, then it was Harris again. Jags toss a screen over to ETN, so that's Harris's 4th touchdown on the year, 2nd on the day.
Wow. Buffalo mixing it up on offense. Just had multiple targets, multiple rushers.
Quick pass, and Kirk's going to drop it. Coach Chesky probably beside himself, and Christian Kirk looking for the penalty. I don't think I saw one there.
Yeah, he was demanding. He was just calling for a flag. But again, like Smash said, this is a super important drive, 3rd and 6.
Lawrence stands in the empty shotgun, really spreading out this Buffalo Bills defense. Are trying to see what options he has. ETN all the way out there to the left, so technically it is a one running back, and he'll get it out to Ridley. Ridley almost gets to the first down. Oh, right on the cusp here of WFL rules. Technically, he could go for this. Let's see what he does.
Wow. They're going to say he did not make it. That looked good when I saw it.
I think you go for it here, gentlemen.
Yeah, you got to.
I think so. I mean, I wouldn't want to give this guy the ball again right now.
Yeah, you're down, and you're down 3 scores as well. So,
yeah,
I think, but they're going to punt.
It's inches. I'm kind of surprised here, gentlemen.
Whoa, Naeem Hines working his way through, breaks a tackle, and then is cut down by the punter.
Was that the punter that hit him like that? What a hit.
Some punters hit they throw their body out there. Some don't. Some play 2 and touch.
The punter was out there practicing with the rugby team early in the week.
Not surprising. A lot of these punters are Australian now, and that would not surprise me at all. Oh, and Campbell comes over the interception as they try to do a quick turnaround, quick change of field play, and ball was completely underthrown. None of that was on Stephon Diggs, but ball was underthrown, and Campbell came out there with the interception.
For Allen's first pick of the damn game when they didn't even really need to be. I mean, I'm kind of surprised they did that very early in the drive, giving the Jacksonville Jaguars a real chance now.
Smash, you were about to say something?
Yeah, extra possession for him. So it's just like his last. He needs to score.
Yeah, Trevor's got to be thanking that defense right now. And Josh Allen.
Calvin Ridley comes underneath and right at the 50-yard line, we'll call it the 47. In Buffalo Bill territory, Lawrence, again, empty set, stands in the pocket, standing, looking, has all day to throw, and he'll get Ridley again, pretty much same route.
He had all day, Juke. That was crazy.
Calvin Ridley now has 6 catches for 80 yards. Elam on the tackle there. And pretty much identical to the previous play, Cold, where he turned in, caught the ball, and then got down.
Yeah, right in the middle of the field. I like that. I guess the lineman is back and good protection.
If you're Jacksonville here, I think you're trying to score before the quarter ends. Definitely, that'll make it an 11-point game, and try to work some magic going forward. Lawrence stands in, shotgun, and dish out to Ingram. Ingram, ball knocked out.
Oh my God!
Been kind of a pattern for Evan Ingram today, getting all kinds of passes knocked out of his possession.
I think that might have been Poyer that laid that hit, but wow, knocked that ball out.
3rd and 6, got trips right, Etienne out to the left, Ingram out to the left as well, and ball's fired. Jones catches it. I think that might be Jones's first catch of the day. Waiting for my statistician here. No, it's his 3rd catch for 21 yards.
Zay Jones?
Yep. Former Buffalo Bill himself.
Yeah.
Trips left here for Lawrence. Lawrence stands in there. Etienne is to the right of him. Jones out to the far right. And,
wow.
Try to go to Ingram in the corner. One-on-one coverage there with the blitz coming in. And Ingram could not come down with it. Be second and 10 from the 13.
Trevor was in a little danger right there.
Jags back in the shotgun. Lawrence gets it, stands in, has all day. And that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Kirk, what a route that was. Came in,
beautiful.
Ran a 5-yard in, and then came back out. And Lawrence timed it perfectly just under the defense. Defense could not get there in time.
Absolutely. The timing on that was 100% perfect. And half a second before that would have been picked or after. Great job.
Yeah, a defender coming underneath was not looking. I think he was. I'm not sure where he was going. His man was in the flats, but he wasn't looking at the ball, and it zoomed right past his face. So just as we talked about, gentlemen, Jags score before the 3rd. They will go for 2 here. That will make it a 10-point game.
Might as well. Yeah, I would too.
And it is no good. So score stays at, what are we at, 12 here?
1931.
Yeah. I mean, 12-point game.
Oh, my bad.
Nyheim Hines comes out of the end zone. Ooh, has a seam. Oh, and he might be gone. 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown.
To the house.
And that might take the wind out of the sails for Jacksonville.
Amazing blocking, dude. He found a seam. He squeezed in between that and wow.
Gone. I am speechless. Nyheim Hines has been doing that his entire career. And Agnew going to try and do a repeat performance here. Won't have the same luck, and he'll be dropped at the 20-yard line, as has been par for the course for him today.
It's just so deflating right after scoring, and then a kickoff return for a touchdown, already down. And see what they can do. I mean, Trevor is a young kid. I mean,
yeah, 2 of the league's young quarterbacks battling it out here. And 38-19 is your score. It's been all Buffalo from the beginning. They jumped out to a hot start, 14-0. and then it was 21-3. And now you see this. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
And
very lucky that wasn't a fumble.
That was Ed Oliver again. Coming in there making him play.
Yeah, before they went out there, Von Miller told the Dean, let's go hunt. In the drive prior before Jacksonville drive, Morrison called his home play. So let's see if he goes back if this helps in this drive.
Ooh, drops it in there. Ingram holds on to this one.
Nice. Good catch.
And that's how we'll end our third quarter. So, gentlemen, Buffalo's on top here. Going to look at schedules coming up. Let's see. Next three opponents for Buffalo is going to be the New York Giants, New England Patriots, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That Giants game should be.
And we have an interception.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Jacksonville's next three games are Indianapolis, New Orleans, and Pittsburgh.
Guys, I'm going to try to go up to the King's box and see if I can get a picture with King Charles.
Good luck with that. I don't think the Royal Guard will allow it, but we do wish you the best, Smash. Try to find anything you can to keep yourself occupied as we route the rest of this route. 38-19, and Jags just threw an interception. Allen.
Momentum is a real thing, man. Yeah, that kickoff return, and I think I unfortunately it affected this offense, that Jags offense.
James Cook breaking tackles left and right. And that is his 11th carry for 60 yards on the day. So pretty solid day for him. Campbell gets his 6th tackle on the play. Jacksonville losing this will drop them into a tie with Indianapolis. Both teams being 3-2. And the Bills will stay undefeated and atop the AFC.
I'm super impressed with the Bills. None of us expected a high-scoring game at all, but this is crazy. They're real studs in that AFC.
Yeah, I think the whole AFC, at least on my part being in the AFC, seeing when Meek decided to choose the Bills, a lot of jaws dropped, and his Packers were no longer available. So we will talk to Meek after the game is over. If Chesky wants to talk to us, he can. But this has been quite the contest. Game of the week, I would say it lived up to the hype. Jacksonville's problems here, started early, and I think that if they don't come out and throw that first pick six, this is a different ball game.
Yeah, I think that really just changed it around real quick. I mean, the Bills scored, and then immediately, in the first play of their offense, slowed them down. I still think it did live up to the hype.
Josh Allen now 16 of 24, has only missed 8 passes, 204 yards, and I believe 2 touchdowns.
And that's got to be his highest of the season so far when it comes to passing yards.
Let's take a look here since we have the time. He did throw for 257 against the Jets.
Oh, wow.
And 204 against the Redskins. The Commanders. My apologies.
It's been years.
yeah, it really has been years. Oh, my gosh. I am tired. And then Las Vegas Raiders, he threw for 122, and Miami, he threw for 146, and the blowout win at 42-21. So Bills continuing the Raiders game was actually their lowest scoring contest of the season, 14-10. Otherwise, they've scored over 30 points in each of their in the three of the last 4 contests.
Wow.
Want to throw it out there that Josh Allen has yet to throw an interception this year. Until this game, he did throw that one to Campbell just a little bit ago. That is his first interception
of the whole season. That's actually even more impressive than anything else I've seen. Well done.
9-1.
Wow.
Touchdown to interception ratio. A little bit over 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and James Cook gets the toss. They are threatening inside the red zone again, and I think Buffalo just trying to put it away at this point. Officially, I should say. Put it away officially.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one's in the bag. I mean, as soon as that last interception happened.
Nyheim Hines up the middle. His third rush for 3 yards.
Yeah, like the Chiefs might put 70 on the Bears.
Any closing?
Are they really?
What's the score in that game? Smash.
31-0. 18 seconds to go.
Rough. Sorry to hear that, man.
The offense looked better though. So a tad bit. Justin Fields, should I say?
I don't understand why Fox in real life said that was the game of the week. That's kind of we're better at judging that here in the WFL apparently than they are at Fox.
Their afternoon game is always their game of the week.
I didn't get to talk to the king, but I did get a 8.
Did you get to stand? Did you get to stand with those guys with the funny hats, the guard?
No, I didn't even make it that far.
Oh my goodness!
There was a guy. There was several people in line with signed 8x8s. So if I can pick you guys up, one, let me know.
That'd be great. We would love that. It's been a fun trip over here across the pond, and as we see the Jags spread out here again and almost threw another interception. Trevor Lawrence, 17 of 28 on the day, 218 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Probably the difference here for them is the turnovers. I think that one was nobody is covering ETN right now, and they see that.
Buffalo for a second before the
Lawrence spreading out in the shotgun formation again. Ridley just to his right there. And they're going to throw to Christian Kirk again. He picks up the first down.
Nice.
First and 10, 35-yard line, as you heard. I think they should do us a solid and make the PA announcer. Oh, wow, he almost caught that still even through the... Make the PA announcer with a British accent. I mean, I know I'm asking a lot of EA here, but...
That would be cool, though.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah. What would that, like, soccer announcer, British accent?
Yeah, nice little touch. We'll never see that, though. Picked.
Oh, I said the same thing.
Poyer couldn't come up with that one.
And he actually had his running back wide open to the right, wide open. But I know he's trying to go for all right now.
Empty set again for Lawrence. Stands in, and he'll just throw that one over the heads of the defenders. And we have a 4th down here.
Bad throw. Yeah, but less than 3 minutes to go. They're obviously going to go for it. Get some pride points.
Down 22 at this point, which makes it a 4-score game. Well, I guess it's technically still 3 if they go for 2 every single time.
Yeah, but
oh, and he gets it, drops it in there nicely to Washington, and Washington go down to the 17-yard line. So
really good protection. Yeah, Trevor had some good amount of time to let people get open and find the right guy.
yeah, it looks like the Buffalo Bills were only rushing 3 there, kind of playing a prevent dollar look.
Yeah.
What do you see when you see an empty set out there, Gold? What do you like to throw at a quarterback that's sitting by himself back there? Do you drop into coverage, or are you a blitz guy?
Well, honestly, I love dropping back into coverage a lot, especially with these Niners, or if I had the Bills.
Touchdown, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Whoa.
And Evan Ingram finally rewarded for all his hard work today.
You are not kidding, though. He really is Trevor's favorite target. You said that before kickoff, and wow. He's been putting in some work, even though it's been a tough day. It's been a tough day.
Coach Chesky loves his tight ends and will reward them anytime that he can, even in garbage time. What were you saying anyway? You said you're dropping back into coverage?
Oh, yeah. So right now with the Niners, personally, I love using Hufanga. If I see that, if I know that this guy's probably going to throw it deep or even try to sneak it on a slant maybe or a flood route, I love dropping back. But again, it really just also depends on the protection that the quarterback has. If we can get to him, if I can have a guy like Bosa or Hargrave or whoever they can get to the quarterback, I'll obviously be controlling Bosa in that situation.
So
Man, it's great to have options, isn't it?
Jaguars not going quietly into the night. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there is 2 new ways to kick an onside kick. You can go high bounce like that did, or you can do a quick one where you hope it bounces off the receiving team and comes back to you.
I did not know that. Cool.
Yeah, a little nugget of information there. Bills are just going to take this one, take a knee, take 3 knees, and head out off to
Guys, I'm heading to the pub early. Yeah, y'all can join me for a couple of things.
That sounds good. I'm jet lagged and I haven't gotten a drink yet. So
Chesky does not look like he is going to be talking to us after the game, as he has already left the studio. But we will talk to Meek and get his thoughts on the win. And looks like we'll have one more kneel down here. So as this one comes to a close, what are your final thoughts here, Cole? What did you like from Buffalo? What do you think Jacksonville needs to improve on?
Oh, good question. Honestly, I love what I see out of Buffalo on both sides of the ball. Josh Allen just being really smart with it. Him and his chemistry with that young tight end Kincaid, and then obviously Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs balling out. Cook having a great day. So that offense is just loaded, it seems, man. They're a scary, scary team. Jacksonville, I mean, honestly, it's just that first mistake when Chesky did it. It seems like he just pressed I don't know if he pressed X too fast when he spiked it. I'm sorry, he called a hut, but just controlling the ball better. Don't throw it deep down the field and risk overthrowing it and giving a stud defense like this takeaways. Besides that, though, it was a great game, and it was cool seeing Jags almost come back here.
Yeah, they did almost come back, and Chesky is back in the booth. We'll talk to him, and then we'll talk to Meek. Coach Chesky, how did you feel about the game? What do you think you need to improve on going forward? All right, he might just be standing by to see what I need. Just left the chat again. We'll kick it over to Meek. Meek, are you with us?
Yep.
Hey, Meek, how's it going, man? Nice win. First of all, congrats on that. Dominating performance. And we do appreciate it. We're not going to show the Pat McAfee show here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're just going to sit on Clyde's screen for a minute. Okay. So, talk to me about, let me get that out of here. Talk to me about your thoughts, your game plan, how you executed it, and how you feel about your schedule going forward.
Well, first I want to start by GG's to my opponent. Tough matchup, great run game. He had a great game plan. Just want to give him his flowers. And yeah, and in terms of me, I just try to keep, as people know, I like to run a balanced offense, as balanced as possible. Try to mix in good run, good pass. And Josh Allen was hitting today. He was hitting on all cylinders. My receivers wasn't dropping a bunch of passes. They was actually, coming through. And defensively, just making them think. Just making them think. I know we're not gonna be able to stop everything, but just making them think about his decisions, make them second guess. We got 2 picks. One wasn't an accurate throw by Lawrence, but one was a great play by a linebacker for a 6. Yeah, and it was a pretty fun game for me. Yeah, I just want to trying to process it still.
Well, you really, yeah, you're good. You're good. You really shocked us here in the booth when you became aggressive. Just before halftime, and then taking those shots downfield with Diggs, and then the one interception that you had, that's Allen's first interception. Kind of walk us through that play. A little bit underthrown there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, I was just, it was more like I was trying to keep things interesting for myself. I ain't want to run the clock out 24/7. I'm like, oh, 1-on-1, let's give Stephon Diggs a shot. He's one of the top receivers in the league, but Josh Allen definitely underthrew it, and the corner made a great play on the ball.
Yeah, it was a pretty good interception. One of the highlights for the Jaguars team. Cole, do you have any questions for this man?
Yeah, definitely. So first of all, congrats, Meek. Loved what I saw today out of that Bills team. That's my second favorite team, so it was awesome to see. And it was awesome calling your game. First time I've had the pleasure of watching you play live in the league. So well done. But now, I don't know if you've ever used the Bills before, but what's your confidence level like with the rest of your schedule? I know you do got some tough matchups. The AFC isn't technically easy, but how far do you see this thing going?
Well, this is honestly my first time using the Bills in any league and any Madden. I haven't even used them in casuals before. So I know they're good. I feel like, as long as I play my style of football, I can kind of mesh them. Whatever the personnel is, mesh it to my liking. I got James Cook and Damian Harris. Damian Harris is a higher rated running back, but I like James Cook, and I like to use Damian Harris as my power back, as people see. Yeah, and I have Naheem Hines as my receiving back, so I try to mix them in well. Mm-hmm. And just like I just like to have a good flowing offense and like to make plays on defense. That's why people see my defense probably like ranked like last based off of yards, but I like my defense is strictly based off of producing turnovers. That's why I like to produce a lot of turnovers, because turnovers can change the game. Don't matter how many yards at times.
Now, Meek, don't try to be humble here. Your defense is top 10, my friend. You 3rd in points, 7th in yards, 7th in pass yards, and 14th in rushing. So don't try and pull one over on us. We know better than that. But I don't want to keep you, my friend. Congrats on the win, and I do appreciate your time. We're going to go ahead and sign off here, and I do want to say congratulations on your win. Last time you were on primetime, you took an L. So we do appreciate you coming on and giving us a show, and For Cole, this is Juke. We're signing off. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Great
Yes,
show.
sir. Well done.
All right, that'll about do it for us, guys, and we'll see you guys next time on Game of the Week, or look for a podcast coming soon.
All right, brother. See y'all.
Thank you for listening to the WFL Season Podcast. Subscribe to this channel and check out our Neon Sports and Discord for all things WFL related. Tune in next week for more WFL